everybody, Katie here with Omi Crochet, and in today's tutorial we are going to be making this swim wrap, cover up, sarong, whatever you want to call it. Also can be worn as a shawl. I ended up using the Lion brand Moroccan Nights yarn, and then I just trimmed it out with some black cotton. And I know that cotton probably would have been ideal for the whole project, but I just thought it was really pretty. So that's what I ended up using. You can use any yarn that you want, any colors that you want. And yeah, so let's get started. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The materials that we'll be using for today's tutorial are a 5mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, a pair of scissors, and the yarn that we'll be using is Moroccan Nights in the color Prince and Premier Cotton Fair in the color Black. We're going to start out by making a slip knot. And from here, we are going to chain 14. In the second chain into the third loop, we are going to work one single crochet. So insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Into that same space, we're going to work a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. And again into the same space, a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next 11 chains, we're going to place 1 double crochet. So insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, now that we have our 11 double crochets, we have 1 stitch remaining, and into that stitch, go ahead and place a double crochet. Into the same stitch, a half double crochet, so yarn over, insert your hook, pull through all 3. And for the final stitch, we're going to place 1 single crochet. For round 2, we're going to start out by chaining up 4, and that counts as a treble crochet. Go ahead and turn your work, and into that same stitch, place 2 double crochets. From here, chain 5, and now we're going to skip 3 stitches, and into the 4th, go ahead and place 1 single crochet, followed by a chain 5. Again, skip 3 stitches, into the 4th, 1 single crochet, chain 5, skip 3, single crochet into the 4th, and now that we're at the end, we have 4 stitches remaining. This end stitch right here, that's the top of your single crochet from the first round. So chain up 5, skip 3, and then go ahead and place 2 double crochets into that last stitch. After you have 2 double crochets, we're going to place 1 treble crochet into that same stitch. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So at the end of this row, you should have a total of 4 chain spaces. To start out row 3, go ahead and chain up 4 and turn your work. Into that same stitch, place 2 double crochets. The next stitch will get 2 double crochets. And we are going to skip this stitch right here and work into the chain space. So into this chain space, place 3 double crochets. From here, we're going to do a picot stitch, and you're going to do that by chaining up 4. And then we are going to insert our hook underneath the front loop and then into this loop right here of the post. So go ahead and go under both of those. And we're just going to slip stitch. And that is the picot stitch. After that, into the same chain space, place 3 double crochets. And that is what your chain space should look like. And we're going to repeat that same thing into each of the chain spaces in this row. I'll show you how to do it one more time. So next chain space gets 3 double crochet. Then the picot stitch, so chain up 4. And under these 2 loops right here, the front loop and the post, go ahead and slip stitch. And 3 more double crochets. So go ahead and repeat that same thing in the next 2 chain spaces. Now that we're at the end, we're going to skip this first stitch, and into the next stitch, go ahead and place 2 double crochets. 1, 2, and then into the top of the chain 4, we're going to place 2 double crochets. And after you have your 2 double crochets, go ahead and into the same stitch, place 1 treble crochet. Now that we're on row 4 and 5, they're going to be our repeat rows for the remainder of the project. So what we're going to do is chain up 4, counts as a treble, turn your work, and into that same space, place 2 double crochets. From here, chain 5. We're going to skip 3 stitches, and into that 4th, place 1 single crochet. Again, chain 5. skip over these 3 stitches, and into the picot stitch we're going to place a single crochet. So insert your hook, drop a loop, yarn over and pull through. Chain 5 again, single crochet into the top of the picot. Repeat that until you get to the last picot stitch. Here we are at the last picot. Go ahead and place a single crochet followed by a chain 5. Skip 3 stitches, and into the 4th place 1 single crochet. Chain 5 again. Skip 3 stitches, and into the top of the chain 4 we're going to place 2 double crochets. And into that same space, another treble crochet. Okay, round 5, we're going to chain up 4, turn our work, and 2 double crochet into the first stitch. 2 double crochet into the next. Skipping over this stitch, and this is actually a repeat of row 1, 2, 3, so 3 double crochet into the chain space, followed by a chain 4, which is your picot stitch. Go under these 2 loops and slip stitch. And now 3 more double crochet. And go ahead and repeat that into each of the chain spaces. 3 double crochet, picot stitch, 3 double crochet. Now that we have finished our last chain space, we are going to skip over this first stitch into the next stitch, place 2 double crochets, and into the top of the chain 4, place 2 double crochets, followed by 1 treble crochet. And that's it. That is going to be the repeat. We're going to repeat rows 4 and 5 until the desired length of your wrap. We'll go ahead and do the repeat rows again one more time. It is chain up 4, turn your work into the first stitch with the chain 4, place 2 double crochet. From here, chain 5, we're going to skip 3, and into that 4th stitch, place 1 single crochet, followed by a chain 5, and then we are going to single crochet into our picot stitch. Chain 5, single crochet, and repeat that all the way across. Now that you've single crocheted into your last picot stitch, go ahead and chain 5 and skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, into the 4th, place 1 single crochet, followed by a chain 5, skip 3 stitches, and into the top of the chain 4 from the previous round, place 2 double crochets, followed by 1 single crochet. No, 1 treble crochet. Sorry. Go chain up 4, turn your work, again 2 double crochet into the same space. The next stitch we'll get 2 double crochet, we're skipping this 1 stitch right here and moving right over to our chain space, and each chain space will get 3 double crochet followed by a picot stitch, which is chain 4 and then slip stitch under the front loop and the bar of the post here and here, followed by 3 more double crochet. And from here, just repeat that into each of the remaining chain spaces. Now that we have worked into the last chain space, we are going to skip this first stitch and place 2 double crochets into the next stitch and into the top of the chain 4, go ahead and place 2 double crochets and into the same space after your double crochets, place 1 treble crochet. Now that we have a total of 7 rows done, from here on out, it is just going to be a repeat of row 4 and 5. And just keep repeating those 2 rows until you have the desired length of your wrap. I've now finished up my wrap, and here is my first row with the double crochets. And once we get to here, these little arches, I have a total of 15 rows. And again, you can make yours smaller, bigger, whatever size you need. Just keep continuing to repeat those 2 rounds if you do need it bigger. So now that you're done with that part, go ahead and sew in any loose ends, and then I'm going to show you how to put the border on. Now you want to make sure that the right side of your work is facing up. And to tell, it's the front side of the double crochets. That's the right side. So right side facing up, and then go ahead and tie on to the upper left hand side into the top of the chain 4. And from here, you're going to chain up 4 into the same space, place 2 double crochets, and the next space will get a half double crochet. Single crochet into the next space, single crochet into the next, single crochet into the next. And now we are going to single crochet in this space right here and still put a single crochet into the top of this double crochet. Single crochet until you get to the picot. And now we are going to chain up 5. Now we're going to come over here to this double crochet and single crochet into there. Single crochet again, single crochet, and then in between the space we are going to single crochet. Single crochet into this double crochet, single crochet to the picot, chain 5, and move over to your next double crochet and place a single crochet in there. So we have our first single crochet right here. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Right above your picot from the last round is where the single crochet will go. Single crochet into that double crochet. 2 more till you reach the picot. So in between each picot stitch there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochets, and work that all along the edge of your wrap until you get to the end, and we'll move on from there. I'm at the end. At my last picot I chained 5, the next double crochet, place 1 single crochet, another single crochet, and 1 more, and now we're going to go in between, place a single crochet. The next 3 stitches will get 1 single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. The next stitch will get a half double crochet, and then this final stitch right here is going to get 2 double crochets as well as a treble crochet. Now that we're done working across the bottom of our wrap, we are going to do a picot stitch in the corner. So go ahead and chain 4 and go under that front loop and one of the loops of the post and put a slip stitch. Now around the post right here, we are going to be placing 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Now right here where these stitches are, into this space, before we get to the next post, we're going to place a half double crochet. All right, now move over to the next post and 3 single crochet around the post. Here we are again where these beginning stitches start into the top of the chain 4, and in there, that's where we're going to put the half double crochet. And then around the post, 3 single crochets. Again into this space, a half double crochet. And here we are at a post again. Go ahead and put 3 single crochets. keep working that until we get to the middle of the wrap, and then we'll meet up. Now we're at the center part of the shawl, and here's my last post. I did 3 single crochet and then a half double into this space right here. And now each stitch across is going to just get 1 single crochet. And now once that you've worked those single crochets across, here we are at one of these spaces that our starting stitches are in. Go ahead and place a half double crochet. So from half double to half double, you should have a total of 13 stitches across. And 3 single crochets around the post. And a half double into that space. Go ahead and work that to the end. Now I'm at the other end. Around this post, I place my 3 single crochet, and right here into this space, go ahead and put 1 half double crochet, 3 single crochets around the starting chain 4, and now I'm going to slip stitch into the top chain, and then I'm going to do a picot. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go through the front loop of the slip stitch and back into the top of the chain 4, and pull through and pull through. Go ahead and chain up 1, cut your yarn, and pull. Now go ahead and weave in any loose ends. So the last step to complete your swim wrap is to go ahead and put tassels on. I went ahead and cut pieces about 14 inches long, and what I did is I just fed them through the Picot Stitch, and I went around the black as well. I did 1 strand through there and then 1 strand just around the black on each side, and then I finished up by wrapping them together with the Moroccan Nights yarn. So I ended up trimming the tassels to be about 6.5 inches long. So go ahead and get it all tasseled up, and then you will be done. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, thanks.